Today we're going to learn about the G major scale. Now, scales are octaves, so that means they're going to be 8 notes. So just like the C major scale, it's going to start on G and end on G. However, a difference between the C major and the G major scale is where the C major scale has no flats or sharps, it's just all regular notes. G major has one sharp, F sharp, treble, and bass. Now, when you're practicing writing out your scales, there's technically no need to include the F sharp in your notes. However, while you're practicing, it can be helpful until you memorize that G major has that sharp to go ahead and keep it in there. But once you memorize it and you're writing out your scales, then there's no need for that sharp, as long as you've got this key signature at the front. Now, if I were to erase this, say, if I were to erase that sharp sign in the front, we'll just pretend it's not there, then, and you were to, I told you, draw the G major scale, and you drew it and did not have the sharp here, then, well, how would I know? This looks like you tried to write the C major scale and you put it on the wrong notes, the wrong lines. So, in that case, you would need this F sharp here, the sharp symbol, to let people who see your work know that, okay, this is in the key of G major. We need that sharp. Now, as you can see, it's going to start G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. So, where C started C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, A, B, C, then this one's going to start G and go to G. We have the same pattern of notes, we're just starting in a different place. The notes are always going to be A through G on the alphabet. But notice we're duplicating G because we're in a major scale. That's our 8th note. You can also see that in the treble clef, the G is on this second line here, which is actually where the treble clef gets its name. It is also known as the G clef because this bit here swirls around the G line. And then in the bass, we're one line lower. Instead of the second line, we're on the first line, and it still continues up to the G right here. But notice instead of this space, we're on that space. So you're still on a line or a space, but you're going one down for these notes. Space here, space there.